Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Market Misfits. It's been a few days since we've been on. We've been trading in the Forex market, so we've been spending more time in our group, the Starting Point, where we teach charts and analysis and trading. And so we've been busy doing this. We've had to migrate several times. Now they have us over here at Voyage. We're at the funded trader right now, so everything is going well so far. We're just under the profit target right now by $85. So phase one is looking good. We'll see how it turns out. These can turn, any one of these can turn around. We've been trading currency pairs, so either one of these can turn around or all of them could turn around. And, these numbers could fluctuate. More than likely will fluctuate. So it's important not to celebrate too fast. Over on the cryptocurrency market, we are at a 83. Extreme greed still, but it's a lot better than the 95 that we had. Bitcoin's taking a bit of a spill, but it's looking like we could see a recovery soon. We're going to take a closer look at the charts here in just a minute. XRP is down, way down on the week again. So we got a big pump. We got some news that we're going to cover. We had a big pump and then a big dump, and we're going to be taking a closer look at those charts too here in just a second. Let's take a quick look at the economic calendar. Here we are at the Forex factory. The Bank of Japan actually just increased their rates for the first time in 17 years, I think it was. So just FYI, if you're trading currency pairs, main focus of the week is going to be the federal funds rate and the FOMC statement, where Powell's going to be speaking. They're going to be discussing what they're going to be doing with inflation. It's looking like they're calling for a pause, but if they happen to cut rates, if they have this number happens to go down, then that would be bearish for cryptos, and we could see the markets pull back some more. So definitely this is the focus of the week. This is going to be coming up. So just FYI, if you're seeing this, make sure and be aware for your USD pairs. We're going to be making sure that our profits are protected if whatever pairs that we're running before this event, and just letting whatever happens there. For the cryptocurrency market, for Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrencies, the main thing that traders, investors are looking at are the ETF inflows and outflows. So this is at the block. So this is telling us how much these people are buying, how much they're putting in, how much they're taking out daily. So this is the main focus and indicator that people are going off of, is according to that and inflation. So what we just talked about with the interest rates, and then the inflows and outflows, these are what are in the spotlight. So just a little heads up, you want to probably be keeping an eye on this stuff to make better informed investing decisions when it comes to Bitcoin and even some altcoins. Altcoin market's looking like it could take off here. We're also going to be taking a look at that chart. We saw XRPBTC chart get another rejection off of the weekly trend. So came across this article. We saw a large pump, pretty decent pump yesterday. Then we saw a dump. Not a bit surprised. A lot of times we talk about this a lot on the channel. A lot of times when you see XRP pump, it's an indicator that we could see Bitcoin dump, and that's exactly what happened. So not at all surprised to see that. We're still in a correction phase. Let's get into this article. This could be pretty huge right here, along with ETFs. There's a big price prediction in here, and then also there are talks of the XRP ETF. So XRP trading starts on exchange registered with U.S. Treasury Department. XRP has secured a notable listing on Atlantis Exchange, a crypto trading platform registered with the U.S. Department of the Treasury. In a recent post on X, Atlantis Exchange disclosed that it included XRP in its list of supported cryptocurrencies. Specifically, XRP commenced trading on the platform on March 17th at 5 a.m. UTC with the trading pair USDB. So here we are right here, XRP to start trading 5 a.m. UTC today. Get funds ready now. So with them saying this, this is kind of like a red flag to me, telling people to get the funds ready now. A value increase of 100x or more seems possible. Okay, so this might be true, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to take a spill before we see 100x. before we see this possibility. So just always keeping the downside in mind. It's telling you don't miss out. Beware of anybody telling you don't miss out and to get in now. And that's pretty much for anything. You know, wouldn't ever rush. And that's what this is doing. It's getting people to rush in, but rush in for what? They don't want you to take their money. They want to take your money. So why is this get funds ready now? So this is just a little warning to us. Per the notification, the supporting network for XRP deposits on Atlantis Exchange is via BNB chain BEP20, suggesting the platform has yet to integrate the XRP ledger. So they have not incorporated the XRP ledger, just the XRP token. Notably, the XRP platform has opened the door for XRP deposits since Wednesday, March 13th. Besides listing XRP, Atlantis Exchange has issued a daring projection for XRP's value, and have this in red. In particular, the platform asserted that users could witness a 100-fold value increase amid its list of XRP, urging them not to miss out. So again, just a little bit of caution here. Could this play out? And exactly like they're saying it could, but it rarely does. Atlantis Exchange holds U.S. regulation. Atlantis Exchange is a global trading platform proclaiming itself as the pioneering disruptive international exchange with cutting-edge fintech solutions. The team asserted that the exchange is duly registered with both the U.S. Department of the Treasury and United Nations. So this is really huge that they let this on here with the court case going. Makes me wonder what is around the corner. Lingering concerns about Atlantis Exchange. Meanwhile, it's worth mentioning that some crypto market participants have cast doubt about the reliability of Atlantis Exchange. Specifically, there have been accusations labeling the exchange as a scam, with users citing difficulty in withdrawing their deposited tokens. These concerns have persisted over time. So this is in red, but a lot of times people are going to always have something bad to say about everything. A lot of times people don't read the fine print. Therefore, XRP investors are advised to exercise caution should they choose to engage with the platform amid the new listing. Recall, as reported, the crypto basic XRP is the only coin with clear legal status in the U.S. after XRP won against SEC. The court declared XRP as a non-security last year. Now, again, they declared XRP a non-security for retail. So it's not illegal. So it's legal for you to go to Coinbase or to crypto.com or KuCoin or wherever and go and buy XRP. So that's legal for you and me, but it's not for institutions right now. It's a gray area right now for institutions because the court case is still in limbo for institutional sales. The European Corporate Governance Institute also, which is kind of strange because they listed this on an exchange that is the U.S. Department, that is governed by the U.S. Department of Treasury, or is verified. So it's a little bit of like, has something happened behind the scenes that they're not saying. Recall that as reported, the crypto basically is the court declared XRP as a non-security last year. The European Corporate Governance Institute also acknowledged XRP's non-security status. As XRP gets legal clarity, Uphold head of research says XRP ETFs around the corner. So they saved the best for last, I think, on this. Not to say that this listing is not really significant. So we actually saw price drop around the time that this was happening. So we're going to take a look at those charts in just a second, but just a little, again, just a little bit more hesitant. But we're going to take a look at the charts here in just a second and see really what's up here. What we're about to cover on the charts, for the most part, we have already shared in our group, Market Misfits Academy. So this is a free private group on Facebook. Be sure to come over and send us an invite and join us over here. We have training in the guides section, and we have more analysis and files for learning inside of the files section. We're also dropping signals inside of this group daily. Here we are at the Bitcoin 4-hour chart. So this is looking kind of bullish to me right now. Looks like we have a descending channel post uptrend. So we're still in an uptrend, even though we have broken several structure points. We have stopped here at the support at around 63,309. So this tends to be bullish. What we'll be looking for is something on the smaller time frames. And as far as how far is this going to pull back, are we going to come all the way down here? Are we going to come all the way down to 50K or sub 50K? This is a line that we're looking at on a higher time frame, and we're going to get to that. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, because we were trading intraday, so we're keeping a closer eye on the 1 hour chart, but keeping the larger time frames in mind. So what we're looking for here specifically is a miss kind of like this. So we got some rejections off of this supporting trend at around 60, right around 63,000. What we'd be looking for next would be a bounce off of the center channel, another miss to the trend, a break, and then maybe up from here. Go back and retest the channel. Maybe if we did something like this, then this could turn into our inverse head and shoulders right here. So if that happened, it might look something like this. So one other thing that we're going to be looking at, if we come back and get rejected off of the center of this consolidation, this descending consolidation, is a miss to this supporting trend here. Now we got a little bit of a miss here. As you can see, all of these have wicked and the body's set down here. We had a rejection. I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit here. We had a rejection, and this is like this is a more bullish, even though it's a red candle. So we got a rejection down here, and we kind of missed this. As you can see, all these wicks came down. So this is showing that we were seeing increase in buying as we were not able to reach the supporting trend. So if we come back down and get rejected off the center of the channel and come down here, we'll be looking for some bullish divergence down here on the RSI indicator. So here we are, Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Here's our downward consolidating channel that we were just looking at on the 4 hour and the 1 hour clear up here. And so you can see that we drew straight through this right here. But to get a trend, really, and this is just the way that we do it, however you do it, you just need to be consistent in that to get consistency. So we're looking at the first 1, 2, we're counting this guy right here. Boom, a breakthrough, another rejection. This just makes more sense to draw through this, because I remember as we were here, it was looking like we were going to take a spill to the downside. And then this is where we started to get the ETF speculation right here. And it was up from there. So the area that we're looking back to, because these areas, this support here at around 50K and this daily supporting trend, as far as technicals go, these are your two most prominent indicators. And when you combine them together in an area, they become the most powerful ones. And so what we would be looking for here is some sort of price action confirmation, whether it be a double rejection, a double bottom, an inverse head and shoulders, a fake breakout, whatever the case may be. If we come down here, that's what we're going to be looking for. We also just dropped this in the group earlier this morning. So we're looking at the same type of possible scenario here for the altcoin market. So we got two nice rejections right here off of the supporting trend for the altcoin market. This is excluding the top 10. So as you can see, here's our inverse head and shoulders, the same one that we saw on Bitcoin, but it's just a little bit different if it plays out this way. So again, if it plays out this way, it's really hard to make projections. Really, best thing that we can do is just stay plugged in the best that we can. That's why we made the group. So be sure to come over here and join us. We're dropping news and analysis in here daily. So to stay plugged into the news and to be surrounded in a community of people that are into the same thing that you are, so we can all grow together, learn and grow together and be successful. That's the goal. So with that being said, the best thing that we can do is just take this one candle at a time, one time frame at a time, 1 day at a time and 1 week at a time. Wherever the market goes and drops to levels, key levels, then we are going to be looking for price action confirmation, and we're going to be looking for confluence in fundamental and technical analysis to make our decisions. Here we are at the XRP versus Bitcoin chart. Once again, you can see every time that we've come to this trend, we have seen remarkable gains against Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin starts to pull back and XRP starts to move, this chart could give early indication as to when that is going to happen. Now, it's going to take a lot to move XRP, as it holds a really large market cap. And so if it's going to moon, it would suspect it would maybe do so when Bitcoin is retracing. So as profits are being taken. So as you can see, we're here at this supporting trend now. Sometimes, again, this is on the weekly chart. Sometimes just like right here, we had about 3 months right here before we actually got our lift off here. So as we're over here, just reminding ourselves of this, that it may not be an immediate push. It could take a little bit of time. Here we are zoomed in on the 4-hour time frame. So here's our weekly resistance trend. You can see that we did acknowledge that trend here. We had our setup right here, our descending wedge into supporting trend, and we had a large move for XRP. We had another descending channel, basically a bull flag here. We pull this on down, and we did get a breakout. We got deeper tracement, took out these lows, got liquid, and then this is around the time we still got that news. But we pointed these out earlier in the group. And so these two candles put together, this is an engulfing candle, a bullish engulfing candle. So this is showing, number one, that there is strong rejection right here after we broke structure. These are our structure points. So this was a resistance. We flipped it as support. And as we came down, we held this ground against Bitcoin. So this is bullish for XRP. And then also, so we got these rejections, and then we had the bullish engulfing, and we have it at a key level. Excuse me. So this is looking more bullish for XRP right now. As we get back to the XRP chart, this is actually looking more bearish right now at the moment. Doesn't mean that, we're going to drop, but it looks like it could be about to shoot down. This is looking like a head and shoulders right here, shoulder, head, and then possible shoulder right here. If we close the day below this trend line down here, then that would be bearish for XRP. We are seeing some rejection on the day though. Let's take a closer look in and see what we can find out. So on the smaller time frame, this is actually makes it a little bit more difficult to read with this head and shoulders, because we have this is showing a lot more of the volatility here as we get into the smaller time frames. But this is looking pretty close to a head and shoulders right here. Still, like we could go down, excuse me, but this rejection right here. If we get bullish engulfing, this also likes to turn into our setup. So a lot of the times our setup appears as an inverse head and shoulders or a head and shoulders, but it also resembles a descending channel. So if we get a breakout here at around 63.5 cents here in the next few hours, and that will be very bullish for XRP. Let's go into the 1 hour and see if we can see any closer. So our resistance levels right now for XRP is obviously the psychological 60 cent area. And you can see that we had rejections, and the market has stopped here several times just in the recent history. And it's been notorious at this level to turn the weight price. So we break out the top of this channel, then that, like I said, that would be very bullish for XRP. The fact that we broke up out of this accumulation right here and we came slamming back down. Now we know that the market is charged up, the ledger is charged up, XRP is charged up, and it could be ramping up for a bigger move. Is that going to happen? Only time will tell. We're going to be keeping everyone up to date the best that we can over here in our free group. You guys, this is a free group. This is a crypto group, and this is for educational and recreational purposes only. We do have other groups where we're doing day trading and other things, but this is purely for free. So just come on over, send us an invite. We'll be sure to get you in as fast as possible. That's going to do it for this one, you guys. We will see y'all on the next one. If you have any questions, just reach out, send us a message in here, drop a comment, and we will see y'all on the next one. See ya.